Dude, I was just uh old school YouTube memes.
You do not know how uncomfortable I was just sitting by myself while that music plays. It's like being in an elevator with like a guy who just hopped in. Like you don't know the guy, and you're very uncomfortable because you weren't expecting anybody else to be in the elevator. So it's like the middle of the night, and it really sucked because just the shitty music for this was like
It's not that bad. It's decent. Yeah, it was like elevator music.
it
All
it,
right.
it, it makes me uncomfortable. I was straight up just about to spam you and be like, get in, get in, get in.
You can always just turn the music down.
No, I don't feel like touching buttons.
Okay, dude, whatever. What did you think about the new video I posted today? I decided to make like little picture animax whenever we told the story.
Yeah, that was actually a very nice touch. I'm gonna have to do that myself.
Jesus, yeah, no, it's a because like I wanted to because mm, words. Ever seen the Bill Burr podcast?
No,
Oh well, you know Bill Burr, the comedian, right?
no, I've never met a man named Bill ever.
His name's Billy, I think. It's either Billy or just Bill. I only ever because like no one will just name their kid Bill, so I'm assuming it's Billy. But people only ever call
Just
him Bill.
imagine
But I
as
guess
a
he's
fully
a
grown up.
really funny comedian, but he's really underrated mainly because he's old and white, and being young and black is like the hip new thing now for comedians, I guess. And
Nobody,
basically,
I don't understand parents who name their kids Billy. Yeah. Just like when they grow up, like what are you
he's,
gonna do? You can't,
the,
you don't
he's like
call like
old
a
as
fully
shit.
grown because
He's old as shit. So back then, it was like it was actually a
keep
decent
on
name.
interrupting me, keep on interrupting me. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you.
Dare me to do what, you faggot bitch?
I dare you to keep on fucking interrupting me. I'm gonna put the words faggot bitch like in rainbow letters across the screen.
You're gonna ruin the movie magic because you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Oh yeah, man. I guess you could figure out. I mean, like with the software, it won't allow you to do that, but I'm sure you could just find something else that is the same.
Or
Puts a
just
picture of me on the screen.
or like a zoom in of a dude's asshole. Enough to the point where it's like YouTube won't copyright strike, but you know what it is. You know.
Because I told you, and he has cheeks.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, but yeah, other than that, I don't know. I was really proud of myself because I figured that out. That was definitely a first to go. Like some of the animation was better than others. Other parts, it just looks like it was a different person talking, or I didn't do it right, so it blinked. But I think for the first time, I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, you did a lot better than I was expecting you to. Honestly, I was expecting when I first started, oh man, yeah, he's just gonna give up after like the first 3 seconds, and then it's just gonna be nothing there.
But, well, because I only ever like doing the picture thing. That wasn't the plan. I was just gonna be like, all right, just gonna edit it, just gonna be voices. I'll put up a picture every now and then, like the penis butt, like just put that guy up there. But I got to the end part and we started talking about feminists. That I just had this. I don't know. It's funny to me. I had this really funny idea, of just like getting real, because I sniffed. I was like, and I'm like, man, what if I just zoomed at somebody's nose and looked like they sniffed? Well, then, like, I can't just end it there. I gotta add more. And then I realized I had to add like for the rest of the video because I just wouldn't stop because I felt like it was too lazy if I did.
Yeah.
What game are you?
Oh, what game I did? Well, I was gonna be doing Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, one of my favorite games of all time, but the video kept on getting corrupted. So I would record for a little over an hour, and I would be like talking during the entire thing, and then like I was gonna go and edit it, right? I was gonna go put up like visuals for like the stuff I was talking about. Video file corrupted. So furious. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just delete the progress I made. I'll do it again. Then the second time rolled around. I played for an hour, uh, and then boom, it got corrupted again.
How did it get corrupted? Did you try to post it and the YouTube corrupted it, or was it just corrupted in your phone?
It was corrupted when I went to try and edit it.
You know what that reminds me of? Old friend.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's your episode. You do the honors. So go ahead, tell the whole thing.
Okay, so yeah, Spoon was previously in a relationship that was going south very quickly because the female was entertaining other men behind his back. And
Allegedly, I never stated this, but whenever people are on my side, that's what they said. And if I wanted people like on my side, I had to be like, yeah, yeah, allegedly. But I said allegedly really quietly because I theorized that she did that because she had a lot of evidence, but I never actually saw her like suck dick behind a corner. But continue.
yeah, and Spoon had the great idea. We were on a phone call, and then I was just like, "You should just break up with her." And he's like, "Yeah." And then he like added her to the call, and I went silent, right? And then I
Hmm.
was just listening in to the entirety of the conversation of Spoon. It's the angriest I have ever heard this man speak to someone. Like peak rage for Spoon. That's where his like rage maxed out for his entire life. And so
No,
like
no. When I get like really mad, I just black out and I forget what happened.
and so yeah, uh, a couple minutes passed by and they're just like, you know what? I should record this. So I get my recording software and it works every single time. Every single time, except for that one time
But
where
today, God said no.
where it would have been perfect because it was so hilarious. It- I remember it very vividly because at some point her mom walked in and she started fighting with her mom, and you can hear like the
No,
tears.
because her mom heard me yelling, so she wanted to make sure if I was like brave enough to yell at her when her mom was there, that way her mom could have an excuse to talk shit. But luckily, I didn't, because I didn't have any business with her mother. Keep in mind, by the way, keep in mind, I didn't call her to break up with her. I just called her to call her, just because, and she started explaining how I made her feel like shit, and I was like, "Well, geez, I feel the exact same way." God, I'm glad it's a mutual feeling, babe. You know, and he was just happened to be there. And I was like, well,
Yeah,
shit, I'm not gonna tell him to hang up. That's kind of awkward, especially when it's hilarious.
yeah. Like you went off. Like you went off.
I tried. I'm a very calm person unless I'm excited. I don't like yelling at people. I don't like being angry at people. And I was really trying to just explain eloquently, but gosh, she just wouldn't shut the fuck up. You know, kept
Eh,
interrupting me. Very
eh,
clearly wasn't listening to what I was saying because I'd say something and then she'd be like, "But what about this?" Bitch already spoke about that, and that really put me over the edge because she just
eh,
wouldn't shut the fuck up and let me speak.
and the fact that she tried to seduce you with the kind of
My
thing that you
kink.
always, yeah. Because
It
surprise,
almost worked. Oh,
because surprise, surprise, Spoon over here is into yanderes, and like the second I heard her say that, I was like ready to text you, just like, dude, I know it's going through your mind right now. Don't fall for it. But you were smart enough to like break
abort
through
mission.
because you were smart enough to break through the ruse of that she was just trying to guilt trip you or whatever. Whatever it's called.
Imagine Mariah Nikki. Okay, you know Gaslight. That's what she pulled on me, and I was like, "Fuck, man, it sounds like a pretty good deal." But she's a fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna name names. She's not a bad person because we're still friends. It's just at that
Yeah,
moment I didn't really care for her life.
yeah, she's just a crazy crackpot bitch.
No, she was just upset because like she like it was a recurring theme of her getting dumped, and I was explaining why, and I was like, these people will leave you, me included, for the same reason. You're the common factor. You're the one who needs to change. And she was like, no, I was like, okay, yeah, I fucked it up. Now she's definitely not gonna listen to me after that shit.
There was a point where her phone peaked because she was screaming so loud, where the audio just cut off for a second before it like came back.
So yeah, just delete it. so glad to say my name. You can just say my name all the time. I just for once say your name, okay? I know how you feel. That's why I don't. And I was thinking in the moment because his name has to do with God.
Don't say that. That's
They're not
basically
gonna
giving it away.
assume. They're gonna think it's in the Bible because they're silly people. You can cut that part out. I said it's in the Bible.
God,
Yeah, you can just cut.
might as well just tell them my name is Poseidon, fucking asshole. I'm gonna have to bleep that out now.
I'm just saying you could cut it out. It doesn't even need to be here. They don't even need to know. Anyway, I was thinking of I was like, I'm so glad that God is here watching this. Just because no one would believe me, the shit that you just said right now, because it was that crazy, that ridiculous, that hilarious. It
You
was
even
funny.
you even like told her like I'm so glad God is here watching over this, and she completely ignored that.
I know because she's not clever at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
She should have immediately realized who the fuck I was talking about. My best friend Orion.
I swear to God, if I keep on having to bleep shit out, I'm gonna kick your ass. I don't know if you're shit, man.
I can count on two hands how many times you said my name, and I just either cut it out of the video or flash a different word over it, so your brain just forces it to be something else.
I'm just gonna put the word faggot all the times that you've said my name.
But in like in rainbows though, that's our channel thing.
Yeah.
We're not anti-gay, by the way. I just think it's funny when like someone says something gay or faggot and they put like rainbows over it
Yes,
after it flashes.
Spoon has asked me several times to fuck him in the ass. Like more times than you should normally ask a friend.
Don't you dare go lying on stream.
I'm not
I'll
lying.
get the deer girl. I watched that video of her having a deergasm, was it?
Yeah.
She's she looks unhinged. Like just her
He is
smile,
unhinged.
her just straight face just talking. She looks just insane. Also, if she's a deer and she's a woman, why does she have antlers? Only boy deer have antlers. Just a thought.
Yeah, she's just stupid.
I wish it's like a reference to her being trans.
No, I don't think it's that. Yeah.
She's not that smart. That makes sense. Well, I don't
And
know. I've never seen her content. I just know that she looks mentally insane, but people,
her
I'm assuming
content is her having deergasms.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And threatening people on Twitch and saying that gamers are white supremacists.
God, I didn't even make that. I didn't even make that picture. I was just looking up pictures of her, and that was one of the first things that pop up. Like as I was listening, re-listening to the video, it like rolled up. All gamers are white supremacists.
Yeah,
I love how like you weren't even kidding. That's like a legit quote.
yeah. Her, who's a white person. You seen the picture of that one cop he's like a black cop and he's getting flipped off by a white woman over the Black Lives Matter movement. And he's just like, so like, just like done with it. And this woman, and she's just like flipping off, thinking like, "Yeah, this is teaching him a lesson. How dare he not support Black Lives Matter when he himself is a black man?"
That is a good point though, but not it's a moot point that we shouldn't speak about in case our viewers are racist. And if you are, fuck the niggers. Anyway,
we're
just
we're
saying,
looking at
all inclusive.
we're looking at you,
Nobody
the guy who commented on our video like 2 days ago. Uh, you know who you are.
like that be.
They know who they are. They know. I'm just gonna keep on zooming in to their comment. Say it.
All right. I think that was wait, so videos on your phone always get corrupted then? Every time?
No, I think it's just
It was too long.
no videos because I had to pause it like a couple times because my family decides whenever I'm recording something, they decide, we've left him alone all day. Now that he's doing something, let's go and get him. Let's go and get him. And it's just like, okay, I just finished doing what they told me to do. Uh, I start recording for another minute. Get over here, and then I have to pause it. Come back another 20 minutes later. Okay, then you get to do this now. Cool. We need you.
Here's what you should do.
Before I leave, I'm just like, do you need anything? No, we're fine. Go over to my room, start recording.
The moment you press start, they're like,
Yeah, you can tell in the video where like I paused it. Okay, because
your, your mood is completely different. You're like, hey guys, and you just come back. Anyway, so back in Aria of Sorrow.
even happened during like the Pokemon playthrough. Because I'm doing a Pokemon Firered, right? And I
Hmm.
took Squirtle and I named him Scuba Steve, right?
Hmm.
And then I started grinding through. I eventually I got it to a War Turtle, like the evolution before the first gym, and I over leveled it because I can't catch any Pokemon now without one shotting them.
Hmm. Isn't that good?
Yeah, but I need other Pokemon because if I fight an electric type or a grass type of like at least a decent level compared to my War Turtle, I'm immediately screwed because of the type advantage.
Hmm. All right. Well, you'll figure it out. Because
Mm.
everything you just said to me, honestly, didn't understand a fucking word. I haven't played Pokemon in, I think, going on like 8 years.
We need to get you to do a Pokemon playthrough.
I don't want to do a
Okay, let's
Pokemon
have Fruit
playthrough.
Salad Punch because the podcast is going to be coming to a close. Fruit Salad Punch, share your opinion on whether or not he should do it. We're refined cutlery, layman's terms. I'm fork that spoon. Goodbye.
Bye, Daddy.